Hi everyone, my name is Aaron. I'm one of the project directors in the PDS business in Singapore, and I'm grateful to be here to be able to bring everyone through the introduction of our Applause Awards. One of the things that I'm really appreciative of my time here in JLL are all the opportunities that are given for everyone around me to be able to grow, and obviously one of the key things is how we actually celebrate the accolades of our team members throughout the great work that we are doing here in JLL.
Well, I think the people agenda is a really big part of our day-to-day work, and recognition is definitely one component of it. So definitely not giving up the opportunity and a chance to recognize the hard work that the team has put in. I believe everyone has done a really amazing job in their day-to-day work, and every single one of them is a very important part of the team. You know, they deserve to be recognized for the efforts that they put in. I don't think there's any job too small to be mentioned, so yeah.
Very good question. I mean, we do it at a number of levels. Appreciation isn't just from the head of the department or the head of operations or the hub leader. I think appreciation comes from all angles. It comes from the bottom up and it comes from peer to peer. You know, whilst applause is one recognition channel, we have a number within transaction management that we sort of channel on. And again, it's not always about big awards and big fancy gleaming, winning big prizes like cars and houses. You know, sometimes it's just the pat on the back and the timely recognition when someone's done a good job. Best transaction manager of the year? Well, certainly not me. I'm very far away from transactions. We've got a team of experts that do the deal. I can't comment on that. I'm out of it. I kind of exclude myself from the process on purpose. The first thing is we'd congratulate everybody, and then we would celebrate TM style. We've probably toned it down a little bit over the years, but I'd be wanting to find out what they've won and how they can share it with, firstly me, but then the rest of the team.
So I think the word that we are using, what we can say, it's passion of what we are doing. It's not that just doing the job well, but having a passion to do it, and then the compassion of because it's like when you are able to fulfill what is the requirement and also make the people happy. So for me, it's like walk the talk. So when we are telling them what we need to do, we need to show it to them that we are still doing it also, so that they will be encouraged that this is the right thing to do, and everyone is doing it.
I love that question. Thank you. How do I show my appreciation to my staff, considering most of them are remote in other countries while I reside in Singapore? The one thing that I would say I would really encourage my whole team is to switch on their videos when we have our meetings. And a lot of the time we just reach out our hands and we give them virtual hugs to tell them that we really appreciate their work. You know, it's our body language, the way we smile, the way we look at each other. I also get the team to share best practice amongst themselves. They are also very close. They reach out to each other for support. And that is something that, I've just learned to do since COVID happened. I would definitely take them all out for a treat because they really deserve it. They've been working through some really tough times with COVID and having to manage the office disinfections, safe distancing. The rules kept changing all the time, and in spite of that, for the last 1 year they have gone up the leaderboard in human experience, and for a first year to be at 4th place on the human experience leaderboard is really an awesome achievement, and that would not have happened if the whole team didn't come together and put their passion into their work. So I would definitely treat them all, and this is a very well-deserved award, and it is testament to all of the hard work that they put in. Thank you, team.
Some of the key qualities would include a willingness to give yourself of yourself and your time to your mentees, to be a good listener rather than just a good talker, and to be able to share honest experiences about yourself, about your failings and successes. There are various ways that you can recognize an individual and appreciate individuals. This may be a thoughtful word, an unexpected thoughtful word maybe, taking your team to lunch, spending time with them outside of work hours, and similar activities, I think, show that a manager is just not going by rote and following the book in terms of appreciation, but actually sincerely engaging with the team. I think the individual receiving the recognition will feel that their contribution has been very, very meaningful.
We have a team of about 60 plus people at the moment. I would like to say that they are a very dedicated bunch of people. They work very hard, they're very diligent in their work. They put a lot of effort in at every stage. And our focus is on our clients to ensure that we are serving those to the best of our ability and the best of their abilities. So, as a team, I think they make a great effort in everything they do. My call out is I worked on the Capital Spring project with a couple of the project managers. So William and Jessnica, right? They were two very key members in that team, along with that whole team that delivered that project across all the different work streams within JLL. But obviously for me, being PDS, I want to call out my own people.
I would say that I'm glad that our finance team has demonstrated a very strong attitude of resilience during this pandemic environment. And through virtual team meetings, I can see a very great collaborations with each other, not just with each other, but also with clients, with business, with operations. So I want to take this opportunity to thank our finance team for all the great effort and contributions to the business in 2021.
Melissa has been my pillar of support from 2021 ever since she joined in July. I really appreciate her hard work, her never say die, and her can-do attitude. So I really appreciate her, and I really want to thank her here. Thank you, Melissa.
As a new joiner, just joined the JLL for 3 months. Actually, I really like the environment here, and also I really appreciate our finance team. I see a lot of positive attitude and also the teamwork, across everybody. So I enjoy these 3 months, and I also want to take this opportunity to thank everybody for this good contribution, and I also look forward to another successful year in 2022.
Teamwork. We really have a very, very good relationship with each other, with the team. So outside work, even inside work, we are friends. The bonding, the relationship is there as well. Yeah, so that's what I like most with S&P. The trust is there. Yes, the trust is there. That's important.
I think we work hard together and we have fun together.
Yes. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. I also wanted to take the opportunity also to highlight with regards to the support of our boss, Gary.
Yes.
It's really he really gave us very good support, and also the coaching, the training, and all those. Is really you will not actually find it on a boss in other firms, from what I can say. So my experience here in JLL is quite really different because the support of the bosses, not only Gary, even the Suchi.
Yep.
Now Billy as well. So they really support the team. They even text you when you're not doing well. They even check on you every time you got COVID, or when I fractured my ankle, they even check on me every day just to check how are you doing fine, because they know that I'm living alone here. So they're checking on me almost every day.
So I give a shout out to Suchi for her support in the past year during COVID time. I think her guidance and her management and the flexibility given the team has helped the team cross the hurdle to edge past through a lot of difficult and endearing mega tenders that we have went through. So thank you, Suchi, and your leadership.
Thank you.
So I've joined JLL 6 months ago in February. So my journey thus far has been more than exciting. So in terms of my onboarding experience, I think I had a great welcome. From the start, Sega has planned a very well-planned and robust orientation, whereby I get to meet a lot of the key stakeholders and also the leaders of the business, including the heads of business units. So a lot of them actually left a very strong impression, and also it did help me to understand the culture in JLL better. A lot of times, the people around are the important ones because they tend to check in on us, how we are doing, and that's actually very crucial for someone who's new to the company, especially in the first 1 to 2 months, because that moral support given from the colleagues and the team members around me really helped to keep me going. So that's something I'm very thankful for. And of course, last but not least, my group of GAD colleagues around me, account directors as well, and the AMs. They are the cornerstone of course, operations, and they also share a lot of their wisdom, their insights to how they have already managed the accounts in JLL in the past many years, and they have given me a lot of these encouraging words. So I would really like to thank all of them.
Yeah, I will definitely excited if any of my team member receives this award, because that reflects on the recognition, the great work that they've done in the account, and I'll definitely be happy for the team. There are a couple of names that I can think of. One is Kirk Tan. He's the account lead for DBS Bank, and I had an opportunity to work with him for a couple of years, and I learned a lot about account management from him. And also Aptekam, who was my initial boss during DBS time, and I learned the ropes of operation from him. And recently, Natik Manik, who is my boss, is definitely a good mentor to me as well.
The preparation for the return to office definitely left a mark in my memory as one of the bigger events that happened last year. We were all gearing up to return to office, but in order to do that, there were a lot of backstage work that we had to do. Part of that is aligning the safe management measures to what the government has outlined. And this is also to ensure that we are getting our vendor partners ready to support us, to support our clients as their employees return to the office. Now, the good thing about working in JLL is we do have a lot of close collaboration. Now, in doing out this return to office process for our employees and even for our vendor partners, I definitely tap into the help of our legal team and also our country operations team. So their advice came in very handy. We were all tabling our suggestions, what the options are, and we work closely to ensure that we are giving out the most feasible options for everyone, not just JLL employees, but also our vendor partners. If there's one thing that I have to be thankful for throughout the whole COVID period, is my procurement team across the region. Without Reach or without them, I don't think we would have been able to support our employee requirements, especially when it comes to the procurement of masks, the ART test kits, even to the thermometers or the hand sanitizers. So they were always working against very compressed timeline. They were looking out in the market to get the fastest and the most available stocks for JLL employee use, and to a point, we were also able to support our vendor partners in their needs for such items. So definitely, yes, it's not going to be a one-man show, but my team has done a brilliant job in ensuring that we are working towards a safe return for JLL employees.